Tonight, how Maine Congresswoman Chellie Pingree says her new bill is going to make BP pay up even more than they already are.
My feeling is we got to make sure they're held responsible.
On day 102 of the worst oil spill in the country's history, the cap seems to be holding, and while the cleanup does continue, so does the payback.
Congresswoman Chellie Pingree led the charge today. She sponsored a section of a bill that passed in the House tonight.
That's right. It will require BP or any other future oil company involved in a spill like this to pay royalties on all of the spilled oil, no matter what. News 13's Giovanna Bouchard has the story for us, new at 11.
The bill that passed in the House tonight is fairly simple. It cracks down on BP and all oil companies while closing a loophole, making them pay royalties on spilled oil, whether they're found negligent or not.
The bill is passed.
By a vote of 209 to 193, the bill sponsored by Democrat Chellie Pingree passed. The bill holds BP and the oil industry fully responsible for all cleanup, eliminating a cap on the cleanup costs. Estimates show the law could force BP to pay anywhere between $60 to $100 million in royalty fees. All but 2 Republicans and some oil state Democrats voted against the bill, calling it a, quote, federal power grab that would raise energy prices. Pingree, however, says this bill makes people pay for the damage they've caused, as Democrats call this a direct response to the Gulf spill.
It's a $75 million cap on what oil companies had to spend in a disaster like this. We already know it costs much more than that. So we lifted the cap and we required them to pay for the royalties. So, my feeling is we got to make sure they're held responsible for what went on there, and we have to do everything we can to clean up this mess, make sure it never happens again.
With the passage of the bill also came a vote to ease a federal moratorium on deep-water offshore drilling in the Gulf, allowing some companies to drill if they pass some new safety standards. There is still a moratorium on drilling off the coast of Maine. The bill now moves to the Senate. Giovanna Bouchard, News 13.